Hi, I'm Marusya, transformational English coach, and I'm so happy you're here with me. So, have you ever sat down to study or stood up to speak English and suddenly felt a bit tight? Perhaps your heart started to beat a little faster or felt a flutter in your tummy because you were worried about making mistakes. In my coaching practice, many students ask me, Marusya, why do I feel this way? How can I stop it? Well, today I want to explain what that feeling is and share a very special secret with you. The truth is, we don't have to stop the feeling. Instead, we can try something much gentler. We can create space around the anxiety. Okay, now you might wonder, what is anxiety exactly? And why does our body do this to us? So think of it like a little alarm bell inside you. And when we learn something new like English, our brain wants to protect us from making mistakes. It wants us to be safe and perfect. So it rings a little bell to say, be careful, pay attention. And that is that feeling you have in your chest. But sometimes that little bell rings too loudly, or it does not stop ringing. And when that happens, we call this anxiety. It is just your body trying to look after you, but it is being a bit too noisy. And when the bell is too loud, it is hard to think clearly and it is hard to find our English words. But I want you to remember this. The bell is not the enemy. It is just a part of the room. I remember a student who felt this very strongly. She told me her anxiety was like a dark cloud right in front of her eyes. She said she could not see the English words because the cloud was too big and too close. And she was fighting the cloud. She was trying to push it away. But when we fight our feelings, they often feel even heavier. So I said to her, let's stop fighting. And imagine that cloud is very small and the sky is very, very big. And you are the sky. You have plenty of room for one small cloud. And you won't believe it, but when she stopped fighting the bell and the cloud, she felt so relaxed. And this is when she realized she could feel a little bit of fear and still speak English beautifully. So you might be wondering how this helps. So when we create space, we tell our brain that we are safe. And when the brain feels safe, it opens up. You can remember vocabulary better. Your grammar becomes more natural. In English, space means room. When we have a lot of space, we can move easily and we can breathe. So if you try to squeeze a sponge, no water can get in. But if you let the sponge open up, it can hold so much more. And your mind is the same. By giving your anxiety space, you are giving your English room to grow. So when you feel anxious, everything feels small and tight. But you are bigger than your feelings. You are a person with many skills and a big heart. And the anxiety is just one tiny part of your day. Creating space means you say, okay, my alarm bell is ringing, but I have plenty of room for that noise. I can be nervous and I can speak English at the same time. What if you could walk into a high-pressure meeting or an important exam and feel completely at ease? Picture the English words you need flowing naturally and effortlessly without that frustrating mental block ever getting in your way. This is a transformation so many language learners dream of, and it is exactly what we want to help you achieve. I'm Marusya, and along with my husband Nick, we are hosting a specialized masterclass on the 28th of May to show you how to make this your reality. Our masterclass, Speak English with Inner Calm and Confidence, will help you move past the anxiety that makes your English disappear. And by using simple mindfulness tools and NLP techniques, you can finally find your focus and speak with the complete confidence you have always wanted. This is about more than just language. It is about feeling steady and capable in every conversation you have. You deserve to feel proud of the way you speak. Please check the description below for all the details. Nick and I are so excited to help you start this journey. So, shall we try a very simple exercise together? So, sit back and relax your body. Take a soft breath in and then a slow breath out. And think about the worry you have. Maybe you're worried about your grammar. Now imagine that worry is like a small stone in your hand. Now imagine you are standing in a huge, beautiful park. Open your hand. The stone is still there, but look at all the space around it. Look at the trees, the grass, and the big sky. The stone is small, the park is big. You have so much room for your learning. You have room for mistakes, and mistakes are just part of the space. So breathe into that big open space. You're doing so well. So well. Thank you for joining me today. And if you need help, you can apply for one-on-one coaching with me or my husband, Nick. I'll leave the details in the description. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to be a great English speaker. You just need to give yourself a little bit of space and a lot of kindness. Please tell me in the comments, how do you feel after this exercise? I really love reading your messages. I'm sending you so much peace, and I'll see you in our next video.
Grow your language, expand your world with Learn English. Actually.